For as long as I can remember, I've grown up in two very different worlds. From practicing Potawatomi Native American traditions in a small northern Wisconsin town to moving to Lawrence, Kansas, a college town filled with diversity, I feel a sense of unification. My family has always been the most important aspect of my life and has always persuaded me to step outside of my comfort zone and do what most of our family has yet to do, go to college, and even more drastic, join a sorority, Pi Beta Phi. I'm happy to say that I take on my Native American traditions, continue to appreciate the good that my family has done for me, and will forever cherish the 40 sorority sisters I have made the last 2 years. Potawatomi is a tribe that I am associated with, which is based in the small town I was born in Wisconsin. My father is 100% Potawatomi. Both of my grandparents are very cultured and know the importance of passing on traditions to their children and grandchildren. Since my grandpa is one of the last people to speak the Potawatomi language in the world, we see the importance of passing on traditions as well. We attend special feasts, powwows, and join in practices as little as laying down tobacco. This is a tobacco pouch that my grandma gave me a couple years ago, and it's filled with tobacco, which we use for praying and other practices. I think that it's safe to say that all of the Potawatomi traditions have brought my family even closer than we could imagine. As I have said before, I've come from two different worlds. My father's side of the family are residents of our reservation, whereas my mother has grown up in a farm a majority of her life. My mother and obviously her family are Caucasian and have different lifestyles than my father and his family. Although my parents are divorced, they made a perfect match in terms of opposites attract for my brothers and I. We were always able to see how two extremely different families live their lives and how they continue to be together as one far after my parents' divorce. Growing up with two older protective brothers was a good and sometimes annoying thing. I always know how much they care for me, and although I never got the sister figure in my life. The moment I started KU and was accepted into the sorority Pi Beta Phi, I knew it would be a life-changing experience, as cheesy as that may sound. Going from no sisters to 40 in a matter of time was overwhelming but also very comforting. I never thought I would get used to living with almost 100 girls under one roof, but I could not be happier with my decision to do so. Being a member of Pi Beta Phi brought me into a whole new world that I never really knew ever existed. I will always appreciate the opportunities that this sorority has given me. I think it is safe to say that almost everybody would rather stay in their comfort zone than venture out into something that is somewhat foreign. When I moved to Lawrence at the age of 6, I asked my mom, what kind of language do they speak there? I was unaware that I had opened a door, a whole new world in my eyes. For this, I know that I could never be where I am today without the knowledge and integrity of my ancestors, my loving, encouraging family, and my outgoing and supportive sorority sisters.